Welcome to Be Cares, where we shine a spotlight on local nonprofits making a difference in our community. Hey, Ben, how's it going today?
We're doing good. How are you?
Pretty good. So, Ben, tell me a little bit more about I Pour Life. What do you do there and who's benefiting from your organization?
Yeah, thank you. And thank you for the opportunity to come on today. I Pour Life is a local nonprofit that I'm the executive director. I took over as in that position about 3.5 years ago, almost four, I guess. Now is July of 2021. And it was an organization that I had been following for some time as a supporter in the community myself, um, and just really took hold of the mission that they had at the time. And we work with at-risk older youth that are preparing to transition out of care, out of foster care. Most of them, 9 out of 10 of the kids that we work with, have been or are in the foster care system. So they've experienced a lot of things that most of us haven't. And so there's some certain battles that they've got to overcome and win, and hills to climb. But that's where we come in. We kind of partner with them. It's and battle with them, and try to teach them some life skills that they may not have otherwise gained because of those experiences or that history there.
And the fact that you guys are teaching those skills to those individuals that are aging out of the system, getting them prepared for real life, that is amazing and such a great need. And thank you guys for doing that. Now, May is special for your guys' organization. Tell me why.
Well, May has been set aside as National Foster Care Month. It follows April, which is Child Abuse and Neglect Awareness Month. So we really have 2 months here that are focused on combating the issues of what a lot of our kids that we work with face. And so we've kind of adopted May because it has a little bit more awareness behind it, which where it's why we're here today, is to get the community plugged into some of the troubles and some of the issues that these older youth are facing. That we work with. Again, May, it's just a month set aside to bring awareness to the important work that foster parents, adoptive parents, caseworkers, different agencies are doing to help these kids through the circumstances that are out of their control, and that the environments that they've been placed in as a result. So it's really important for us as I Pour Life. We really feel that we lead the region in caring for and providing the opportunity for older youth to learn these life skills that we're able to give back to the community. We are a very relational based organization. Um, we rely on our community partners just as the youth rely on our life coaches to thrive and to succeed. So yeah, it's an exciting month. Again, it's just a month of advocacy, a month of awareness, spreading the message, spreading the work that we do, spreading the good stories that these youth do accomplish for themselves when given the right environment, when given them the support and just the motivation to do well. So it's exciting for us. It's a good time for us to get that message out, to stay motivated, to keep the community engaged and plugged into what we're doing.
Yeah. And I love that right now on your social pages, you are actually sharing those stories and letting people know how they could help out. Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn, you guys have been doing a great job sharing those stories. Now, one fact that I saw on your guys' website, 1 in 4 youth become homeless after aging out of the foster care system. Now that you guys are celebrating your 15th year, making a difference here in the Ozarks, what is a couple great ways that you have coming up that people in the community could help support I Pour Life and help change a difference here in the community?
Well, thank you for asking. Yeah, and that is a troubling statistic. That's one of the biggest fears of these kids when they age out. They can elect to age out at the age of 18, and if they're not given that proper preparation and support and education on how to maintain stable housing, that's an inevitable result, is homelessness. So we are very um, very aware of that fact, and why we focus in on that stable housing component and the education component. But yeah, for the community to kind of help support our mission in that, we've got a couple of events coming up. A fundraiser is our Drive for Youth Championship coming up on July 28th at Buffalo Ridge Golf Course. It's a beautiful place. If you've not been there, we've been down there 3 years now. Have really made it our home for our golf outing each year. They do an incredible job, and we've been able to do an incredible job hosting our guests that sign up for that. So $1,600 is a team registration fee, and all of that money, absent expenses, will go directly to our program costs, our Life Strengths program and our Social Capital Club component of that program. So the other event that we've got coming up later in the summer is our backyard birthday bash. As you mentioned earlier, it is our 15th year, so we're celebrating those 15 years by renaming our backyard bash our backyard birthday bash. So that's going to be iPour Life's birthday party, but it's also a great event for our kids to get together. We have a great facility here to bring these kids together into one place. A huge yard, very homely, very welcoming environment that we try to provide here, and it's really due to the location that we office out of. It's an old home, an old historic home, and it has its unique characteristics, but we love it, and the kids love it, and so we're inviting the community out to our backyard birthday bash September 18th from about 5 to 8 p.m. We'll have food here, we'll have games, we'll have different activities. Just a time to come together as a community, support these kiddos that we work with, tell them that we're rooting for them, that they, to show them that the community is behind them, and just provide them a good time. So, as well as a community. So family friendly activities, like I said, come one, come all. We're ready for you, and we're excited to see you out here at the iPour Life House September 18th.
I love that. Now, before we wrap up, is there anything else that you want to share with the community or maybe educate them on that they could be more involved with you guys to help reach your mission to help as many kids as you can?
Yeah, I mean, understanding what we do here is always a big component. There's a lot of great mentorship, agencies and opportunities out there to get involved. But iPour Life has really found the success that it has seen and experienced because of the deep dive in that we do. And it's much more than just a mentorship program. The Life Strengths program is a real commitment to each and every one of the youth that are nominated into our program by our partner agencies. The nominators have seen something positive, some aspect, some glimmer of hope, some intrigue in these youth's lives, and they just need a strong, trusting adult to kind of walk alongside them. And that's what our life coaches do through the Life Strengths program, is teach them some interpersonal skills that they may need some help on, introduce them to or strengthen some of the life skills that they're going to need when they age out and they're on their own. And then to provide experiences, provide the peer-to-peer relationship opportunities, connect them with community advocates and community leaders so that they have a network of their own. They're building their own social capital for the future through these different events. And so it's really important, and really we take a lot of pride in our events, our group events, and our one-on-one life strengths coaching sessions, because there's so much that can be gained in every single one of them. You never know day to day what that's going to be, because the kids that we work with, the youth that we work with, they come from all different backgrounds, and they have the story of their own. But we want that story to be one of hope and one of opportunity, and really just to allow them the footing and the confidence to start creating a legacy of their own. And that's what it's all about.
Yeah,
So
makes a
we
difference in
appreciate
their
the community, and we appreciate, everybody's support that helps us get the message out. But those that come in and kind of walk alongside us here at iPoor Life, also through volunteer work and so forth. So it's a great place to be. We're doing great work. You mentioned the stories earlier. You can get on ipoorlife.org or any of our social pages to catch up on those stories. And if there's ever any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out, and we'll do the best that we can to respond timely and let you know what's going on.
I love that. Well, thank you so much for sharing your story and the incredible work being done over there at iPoor Life. Definitely, if you guys need more information, go check out ipoorlife.org. It's clear that your guys' impact is definitely real, lasting, and making a big difference. So thank you so much. And we look forward to seeing how the community can help you build and support those kids in the community.
Well, appreciate it. Thank you for the time.
Thank you, Ben.